Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on DXY guys. I'll be doing a top down analysis on DXY. That's TDA on DXY guys. So that's what I'll be doing on DXY. So what I'll be looking at on DXY guys, we can see that this is the monthly time frame. So this is 6 month time frame. So I'm going to be going from the monthly time frame to the weekly time frame to the daily time frame and to the hours, then to the minute. So this is up to the top down analysis. So it doesn't have to be 6 months, but I go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the hours and to the minutes. That's what I do. So now let's see, based on the monthly time frame guys, what are we seeing? We can see that the XY is currently on a downtrend. We can see an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction, and it's giving us the lower high. So overall on the XY, we should be seeing more of a down move rather than a buy overall on the XY. So now I'm just going to draw a trend line right here. Go to much smaller time frame just to see. So you're going to draw another trend line right here from here to here. Right here you can see that whenever we get to this zone right here, there is a possible rejections that we are seeing right there. So now I think we might come down a little bit to at least touch this trend line to either tank to the upside or break the trend line, retest and tank to the downside. So that would depend on what the market does, but based on now, I see it still pushing to the downside, and we can see that based on this monthly 3 month time frame right here, we had this engulfing candle right here, which means like the bear in the market. So I still see more momentum of it actually pushing to the downside. So let's go to a much smaller time frame just to see that this is the monthly time frame currently here, and we can see that it's giving us like an impulse, a sort of a correction and continuation to the downside. So based on that, I'm going to draw my fee from point A here to point B just to look at the overall. So we can see, so just for in case of people that don't know how to draw fib, this is the point here, which is like the swing high, and here is the point B, which is the swing low, and we can see we retraced around the 50% fib level. So that is point C retracement. So we can see that is it. So now we can see that based on this, I'm still predicting the XY to at least push down to 95.550 around here, just because of Fibonacci analysis. My negative 27% fib level is always my first TP, and my negative 61.8% level is my second TP. But we have to be mindful, because when we get to this trend line right here, there's a possibility for a push to the upside. We can see first touch, second touch, a possible third touch before we push to the upside. But if we break the trend line, then we might continue to tank to the downside. So I'd rather take a TP right around here, right? Then if you break the structure retest, give us a lower high for us to know that it's still continuing to push to the downside. Then we'll possibly target to be around 90 that 345. But just realize that this is the monthly time frame. We are not a positional trader, so we don't really need this right now. I just want to see like the overall picture of the XY, and that is why I start from like the monthly time frame to the minutes time frame. So now let's go to my weekly time frame right here. So I can draw another line right here. So I just like drawing trend line because it just makes you just narrow the broadness of it, to be honest. That's why I like drawing trend lines. So we can see that even if I draw a trend line right around here, from here to here, we can see that we have this break of structure, right? So it's just overall giving us a way we're going to continue to push to the downside, but I don't have to draw that. So now I'll go to my daily time frame. You can see on my daily time frame as well that we're just tanking to the downside. We have this M pattern, which is a reversal pattern, right? We're having lower highs. So I still see a continuation of continuing to have lower highs for us to continue to push to the downside, guys. So let me see. So I'm just gonna draw, this is a daily time frame. I'm just gonna draw another trend line currently, just for us to see. Let's go to my 4 hours time frame. You can adjust the trend line just to see. So this is another line right here. Let's see. So we can see that we currently had on this trend line right here, we can see based on that we can see we have first touch, we have second touch, we have third touch here, right? I'm expecting like a push to the downside on the XY, guys. We can see, and it's giving me the M pattern as well, which is a reversal pattern. If you don't know much about reversal pattern, if you don't know much about chart patterns, guys, you can watch my videos on chart patterns. I explained the chart patterns, and I did some few examples on like the real life chart patterns as well, so you can watch that if you don't understand my chart patterns. So right now I just see it pushing to more to the downside. Let's see if I draw my fib right here from point here to point B. So we can see from point A here to point B. So based on that, we can see that we're currently rejecting around 61.8% fib level, right, which is a reversal pattern. So there's a possibility for us to continue to push to the downside, and we can see that I saw this kind of momentum of a sell right here. So it just shows that there's a possibility to just continue to push to the downside. So those are like the confluences I am currently seeing to us to push to the downside. So we can see based on that. So this is my, we're just gonna do much smaller one right here. Let's go to the, so what I'm seeing right now is based on this, there are two possibilities that I'm seeing based on this, right? If I zoom in a little bit, there's a possibility that we might start rejecting, because we're rejecting off of the 50% fib level right here, right? We might reject and start continuing to push to the downside. And another possibility right now is, let's go to my 1 hour time frame and see. Okay. So another possibility is we might push up a little bit to my 61.8% fib level, which is 102.649. We might push up a little bit because of we have this break of structure around here. We might push up there before we now continue to tank to the downside. So, and I can also draw a trend line here just to, you can draw a trend line right here. As well. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. My 45 minutes, is there anything? Let's see my 30 minutes as well. There is nothing right now. So So let's just see how it reacts around this two area right here. We can see we had this impulse right here. I'm expecting some sort of correction to at least either retest this trend line right here, retest trend line, then continue to push to the downside or push a little bit more to the upside to possibly retrace this one. So those are like my two targets right here for us to push to the downside. So I'm just gonna draw my thoughts. My first initial thought is probably around here to push to the downside. And my target right now is right here, which is 110. So that is my first target right here, guys. 101.592. Then if it's still, because I still see it going down a little bit more, this would be my second target right here. That will be my second target, guys. I'm just gonna draw from here to here just to indicate that there is a possibility for us to still push to the downside. So, or we might, my second thought is we might just reject off of my 50% fib level to push to my first target. So it's actually either or, guys. So this will be my first point of interest. Point of interest number one, that if we get to 50% fib level and I didn't see rejections around that zone, then there is a possibility that we might still continue to push to the down to the upside a little bit, and this will certainly be my second point of interest. So that's what we should watch out for, guys, on the XY. Then like I said, this will be the TP1, and this here will be my TP2. So that's my quick thoughts on the XY, guys. Hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.